Every day begins as a battlefield. The alarm rings, and instantly, a war for your attention begins. Most people lose this war before they've even opened their eyes. But the Stoic rises to meet the day with clarity, strength, and purpose. The morning is not just a part of your day, it is the foundation of your life. The way you begin determines how you respond, how you perform, and how you grow. Marcus Aurelius understood this when he wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. The first hours of the day are when your mind is sharpest, your will is strongest, your soul is closest to its original clarity. This is when you make the decision. Will you lead your life today, or will you be led by it?" For the Stoic, the morning is the forge. It's where the mind is tempered like steel. This is when the warrior of virtue is shaped, through stillness, discipline, and intention. The goal is not to avoid adversity, but to become so mentally prepared that adversity avoids you. Imagine stepping into your day unshaken, impenetrable, calm, no matter the chaos. That begins with how you rise. It begins with your first breath, your first thought, your first action. The Stoic doesn't wake up to escape life. He wakes up to master it. In a world that demands your attention every second, silence is a revolution. For the Stoic, silence is not a void. It is a weapon. It's the space in which power is born. Before the sun rises, before the messages come, before the pressure begins, the wise man sits in stillness and listens to the world within. This is your secret advantage. While others wake up overwhelmed, you wake up aligned. You rise with purpose. You sit in silence, not because you are idle, but because you are preparing. The modern mind is noisy, but the Stoic trains for clarity. And clarity only comes in stillness. This moment of stillness sharpens your mind like a blade. It teaches you to observe your emotions rather than be consumed by them. It is here that you realize fear is just energy, anxiety is just imagination, and peace is always within reach if you are willing to be still enough to touch it. It is in this silence that greatness is born. The world's most powerful minds, philosophers, generals, creators, understood the potency of quiet. They didn't rush to act. They slowed down to think. You must do the same. Each morning, even 5 minutes of uninterrupted silence can unlock your deepest wisdom. Train your mind to find stillness, and no noise will shake you. Make silence your daily ritual, and you'll begin to move through life like a mountain, unmovable, calm, and complete. The world will roar. Let it. You have mastered the quiet within. The first thought of your day is your first declaration of war or peace. It sets the trajectory of your soul. And in a world of distractions, fear, and comparison, this thought must be chosen, not inherited. Marcus Aurelius began each morning by grounding himself in truth, not comfort, truth. He reminded himself of life's brevity, the inevitability of discomfort, and the unshakable power of virtue. He didn't wait for motivation, he created it. That's your task as well. Wake up and choose a thought that makes you dangerous to weakness. Think, I was made for resilience. Think, no matter what comes, I will rise with calm and power. That is not fantasy. That is Stoic reality. You are not the victim of the day. You are its author. Neuroscience confirms what the Stoics knew. The first few moments of your morning are a window into your subconscious. Use them. Prime your mind with intention. Focus your energy on strength, clarity, discipline, or gratitude. Not because the day will be easy, but because you will be ready. Ask yourself, who will I be today? The answer shapes your actions, and your actions shape your life. Don't wait for the world to give you direction. Give it to yourself. You are not here to react. You are here to respond with fire in your eyes and wisdom in your heart. Make your first thought a command to your soul. Lead, and your day will follow. The Stoics believed in voluntary discomfort, not as suffering, but as strength training. In the modern world, that strength begins with cold exposure. A cold shower in the morning isn't just a test of the body, it's a declaration to the mind. I am in control. When you step into cold water, everything inside you screams to retreat, but you stay. And by staying, you remind your nervous system who is in charge. This is the very core of Stoicism, mastery of the self. Seneca wrote that comfort weakens the soul. To voluntarily embrace discomfort is to condition yourself for hardship. And make no mistake, life will bring hardship. But if you have faced the cold on your own terms, you'll walk through fire untouched. Cold exposure sharpens your breath, awakens your senses, and clears your thoughts. It forces presence. It demands courage. It develops grit. Each morning you endure this, you train the primal part of your brain to obey the higher self. Start with 30 seconds, grow to 2 minutes. The length doesn't matter. The decision does. The choice to lean into discomfort trains you for the day ahead. Cold doesn't break you, it builds you. Words are thoughts made visible. And when you journal, you are not just writing. You are taking ownership of your mind. The Stoics practiced journaling not for nostalgia, but for clarity, for alignment, for strength. Each morning, take out your journal, not as a diary, but as a weapon. Write 3 things. What do I fear? What do I desire? What do I stand for? This reveals the soul. It forces you to confront your inner life with honesty. If you fear rejection, write it. If you desire approval, admit it. If you stand for discipline, affirm it. The page is your mirror and you must not flinch. Journaling trains self-awareness, and self-awareness is the beginning of self-mastery. When Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, he wasn't creating a book, he was training his soul. So are you. Use the journal to set your intentions, define your actions, capture your gratitude, write your mission for the day, then close the page, not with anxiety but with power. What is written becomes real. Make your thoughts count. The mind is forged in motion. The Stoics knew this. They walked while they thought. They trained the body to support the virtues of the soul. Movement is not vanity. It is discipline in motion. A strong body supports a calm mind. Morning movement doesn't have to be extreme. It must be intentional. A short walk in silence, controlled breathwork, a session of calisthenics. These acts awaken the nervous system and remind you, you are alive, you are powerful. In motion, the Stoic finds control. Each repetition becomes a reminder. I do not shrink from effort. Each breath under tension affirms, I am built for challenge. Physical readiness trains mental stability. When the body is trained, the mind trusts itself. Start your day with movement, not for appearance, but for virtue. Strength, endurance, balance, posture. These are not external qualities. They reflect the inner warrior. Move each morning with intention, and you will enter each day with conviction. Begin each day with a single idea that cuts through the noise. One Stoic principle, one virtue, one truth. Let it become your anchor. The daily Stoic mindset isn't about reading pages, it's about applying wisdom. One sentence from Epictetus, one challenge from Seneca, one line from Aurelius. That's all it takes to realign your life each morning. Choose your principle and let it echo through your actions. Endure and renounce. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. This is not about intellectualism, it is about battle readiness. A trained mind begins each day with clarity. The principle becomes your guide, your shield, your inner compass. Write it down, speak it aloud, reflect on it during the day, let it challenge you, let it strengthen you. The Stoic reads not to escape life, but to conquer it. The Stoic does not wait for chaos to prepare. He rehearses adversity before it arrives. This is the art of premeditatio malorum, the visualization of things going wrong. But this is not pessimism. This is power. When you imagine what could go wrong, you are not attracting misfortune. You are rehearsing for it. You are conditioning your spirit to remain unbroken no matter what. This mental training transforms anxiety into readiness, fear into strategy, and chaos into calm. See yourself missing that opportunity and enduring. Picture the betrayal and responding with virtue. Imagine the failure and using it to rise higher. This is not weakness. This is the blueprint of the indestructible. You are not living in dread. You are rising in dominance. You are saying to the universe, throw the storm. I've already seen it. I've already survived it in my mind. Athletes rehearse the game. Warriors rehearse the battle. The Stoic rehearses life. Every twist, every turn, every setback, you've already walked it in your mind. So when it comes, you don't flinch. You don't fold. You act. This is where courage is born, not in comfort, but in mental confrontation with life's edge. Start your mornings by preparing your mind. Just 5 minutes of Stoic visualization can shield you for a day filled with fire. The Stoic doesn't fear hardship. He welcomes it like an old friend, because he knows what he envisions he can overcome. At the heart of Stoicism is this unshakable truth. Life is not just about you. It's about what you give, what you contribute, who you lift. And every morning you have the power to choose your purpose, not your ego. Ask yourself, whom can I serve today? Not out of obligation, but out of strength. Because the greatest version of yourself is the one that shows up for others, clear-headed, grounded, and full of virtue. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself each day, you are not here to amuse yourself. You are here to do the work of a human being. That work is not just ambition. It's impact. It's character. It's showing up when it's hard and choosing to be the calm in someone else's storm. Make this your morning fire. I rise not for myself alone, but to strengthen the world around me. That is the fuel that never fades, the joy that never dies, and the meaning that survives every obstacle. Service gives you clarity. Ego gives you noise. When you put the needs of others ahead of your pride, you rise as a warrior of peace. That's not weakness, that's the highest strength. Write one thing each morning you'll do for someone else. A call, a gesture, a word. It will shape your soul. And in the process, it will sharpen your discipline and amplify your inner power. Purpose turns suffering into fuel. Start each day with service, and your life will become unstoppable. You've risen early. You've sat in silence. You've braved the cold. You've faced your fears on paper. You've moved your body. You've read your wisdom. You've visualized the storm. You've chosen service. Now comes the final moment, the declaration. the war cry, the inner oath. This is when you say to the world, I am ready. You don't whisper it. You don't doubt it. You declare it because you've earned it. Each piece of this routine wasn't random. It was reinforcement. You've sharpened your mind, forged your discipline, and aligned your soul. You are not walking into this day, you are commanding it. Say it aloud or write it with force. Today I rise with clarity, I walk with purpose, I act with courage. I do not chase comfort, I build character. I am unshaken, I am ready. These words are not empty affirmations, they are commitments. And when your day begins with that fire, that conviction, nothing can break you. Traffic won't shake you, conflict won't bend you, pressure won't own you. Why? Because you've already won. You've already stepped into the arena of the mind and come out stronger. Every great day begins with an inner decision. This is yours. Seize the day, not as a slave to circumstance, but as a master of meaning. Carry your stoic fire into the world, and let your actions prove the strength of your soul. The world needs more warriors of virtue. Today, you become one.